house, or a big house, or a beautiful house, or buying a beautiful car, or buying a beautiful boat, or whatever it is, or getting some type of job, or achieving something in life. Whatever, people have their dreams and aspirations. And the halacha is that when a person achieves something that gives him great simcha, you make a brichas shechiyanu. Yeah, somebody gets a new suit, clothes, he's excited about it, makes a shechiyanu. He's excited about a new house, or he makes a shechiyanu. Because he's expressing gratitude to the Rebbeinu Shalom, to Hashem, for this simcha, for this thing that has caused him great joy, and he's thanking Hashem for it. And for me, as someone who's been educated as a Yid, that the real purpose of our existence in this world is dir b'tachtonim. The real purpose of our existence in this world is to make this world a dwelling place for Hashem. And how do we do that? Through Torah and mitzvahs. And if you are zoicha to not only be able to do it yourself, but to have children who are becoming of age and coming to the time where they're able to actually put on tefillin, and tefillin is the whole concept of dir b'tachtonim, of bringing kedusha into the gashmias. That's what it's all about. And we've been zoicha to have a son who is now starting to put on tefillin, is now starting to do this mitzvah, which symbolizes the concept of dir b'tachtonim. To me, that's the greatest simcha possible. To me, that is really, one of the, I would say, greatest days of my life, to date. And therefore, I'd like to make a bricha shechiyanu baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechiyanu v'kimanu v'yanu b'zman hazeh.
Amen.
I'd like to I start off with thanking the Rebbeinu Shalom for this schus, and just like the eldest has given us the schus to have a son who's started putting on tefillin and is coming of age and is being zoicha to become a bar mitzvah in the true sense of the word, where he's able to add in mitzvahs and Torah and dir b'tachtonim, which is really what life is all about. That's the whole purpose of what we're doing here. The eldest created the whole world for dir b'tachtonim, and this is what it's about. So I firstly thank the Rebbeinu Shalom for this great schus, and I'd also like to thank, ultimately, everything is, in this world, everything is a partnership. Just like the Eibishter created us, and we're shutfim like Kodesh Baruch Hu Ma'aseh Bereishis, we are partners with Hashem. Every single endeavor in this world is a partnership. Nothing ever happens alone. And therefore I'd like to start off by thanking the Rebbeinu Shalom, because without the Eibishter there would be nothing. And then of course we thank the Rebbe, because if not for the Rebbe's brachas, again, I wouldn't be here today, you wouldn't be here today, none of us would be here without the Rebbe's brachas. Not only the Rebbe's brachas in the past, the Rebbe's continued brachas ad hayom hazeh. So a special shevach ha'edah to the Rebbe, and a special shevach ha'edah to, I'd like to thank my parents and grandparents and forebears, because it's only through them that we're able to continue. My father's obviously not here, he's in Russia, another family simcha, but he was definitely here in spirit, because he taught Chaim the Maimer, and every week Chaim went and learned with Zaidi and learned the Maimer, and therefore, and Zaidi called to make sure does Chaim know it. Yes, he knows it, it's very good. Now he's going to make sure he's going to know the rest of it, which he nearly does. Baruch Hashem. So Yasher Koach to Zaidi and to my all the ancestors, because again, we're a partner. We wouldn't be here today if not for our parents and our grandparents, everything they did. And we're just a continuation of that. So Yasher Koach to my parents and grandparents and siblings, many who have been, as I said before, not here because of the other simchas in all places of the world. We thank my brother-in-law, Rabbi Nachum, who's made a special effort to come. And of course, our other brother-in-law, representing the Tzilach side, Rabbi Zalman Popak, who also has a special Yasher Koach, because he learns and continues to learn Hilchos Tefillin with Chaim. So Yasher Koach to... and with you as well, that's right. But learns with Chaim Shkoyach, thank you very much. And so thank the family. And of course, Elka's parents and grandparents, it's the same thing. That all the efforts of Mesiras Nefesh, Rabbi Dadon spoke of Mesiras Nefesh they had for Yiddishkeit and commitment to Yiddishkeit and Chassidus is what has sustained us until now and brought us to this point. And moving on from the family, I'd like to thank Chaim's teachers. V'shinantam levanecha ela ha-talmidim. Right? So it's when we say V'shinantam levanecha, teach your children. Who are your children?
Talmidim.
So your children are your Talmidim. Your children are your physical children, your spiritual children. And therefore, speak Yasher Koyach to all the Rabbi of Chaim's teachers, Rabbi Dadon, who's here, who's a very committed teacher, and all the other teachers here in the Cheder who have been Mezakeh Chaim with Limud Torah over the years. We have Rabbi Kay, and we have Rabbi Glasner, who was a teacher last year, right? And Rabbi Goldstein, who might be your teacher next year, you never know. And the Reverend Michal, who I'm sure has taught you lots of things, lots of good things. And so I'd like to thank the teachers. I'd like to thank our friends who have come. Again, Yossi's here, and David's here, and whoever else is here during Robert and Ilan during workday. So whoever's actually rocked up, it's lovely to celebrate. And of course, we also have Darcy who's here, and we've got Shani, and we've also got everyone else, and our cousin, our niece Esti. Yasher Koyach. And finally, and most importantly, I'd like to give a Yasher Koyach to my dear wife Elka, because, as I said, it's a partnership, and it says there are three partners in the creation of a child. You have that's right, the father, the mother, and Hashem. And therefore, I put in my effort, and Hashem has put in his effort. But we don't know if Hashem, it's easy. I mean, Hashem to do anything is easy, not a big deal. But I think out of the three partners, the one who works hardest is the mother. So Yasher Koyach to the hardest working partner in the three-way relationship is Elka, for putting in all the effort from Chaim's birth ad hayom hazeh, and the effort continues. And Yasher Koyach, Hashem should bless you to have continued koyach and ability, begashmis and baruchnius to bring up our Chaim and all of our children, gesundheit and freiligkeit, Chanos v'achava, and alle gute Sachen. L'chaim, l'chaim.
L'chaim, l'chaim.
We'll sagen nach heute. L'chaim, l'chaim.